All right. Go ahead.
Our Shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites from the GMS City Annapolis camp. I'd like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well and preach the truth and sincerity. Shalom to the hopeful elect. And we're bringing this gospel to the 12 tribes of Israel. And it is as follows: Judah, the so-called Negros, the tribe of Benjamin, the so-called West Indians, tribe of Levi, so-called Haitians, tribe of Simeon, so-called Dominicans, tribe of Zebulun, so-called Guatemalans and Panamanians, tribe of EPHRAIM, so-called Puerto Ricans, tribe of MANASSEH, the Cubans, tribe of Gad, so-called North American Indians, tribe of REUBEN, Seminole Indians, tribe of NAPHTALI, the Argentinians to Chileans, tribe of Asher, so-called Colombians to Uruguayans, and last but not least, tribe of ISSACHAR, so-called Mexicans to you. We say Shalom. We're just going to get right into it.
This is Ezekiel chapter 35, starting at verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it.
Khan, it says, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir. Against means, being against, opposing. Okay? Turning, going to speak against them. Mount Seir, that's where Esau dwelt after he got his blessing. Okay? And up there, that's where you also have the dukes. You find that in Genesis chapter 36. All right? You have the dukes and it's like Mount Seir.
Yeah, because an example of that to prove who the dukes are, like we ain't talking about the Dukes of Hazzard. We talking about what's that one Edomite name, the owner Virgin what is it, Virgin it was a Virgin phone, the Virgin Airlines.
Virgin Galactic or something.
Yeah, his name was Duke, Lord Duke something. He was an Edomite,
We also had the Dukes of England, like Prince Charles, Prince Harry. All of them are dukes as well too. Okay.
Verse 3. And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai power. Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
That's right. Like he said, he will stretch out his hand against you. As Hebrews 10:31 says, it's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living power. Okay? He says to make you most desolate. Somebody have the definition of desolate?
Desolate is desolate, to make a place meekly, depressingly empty or bare.
Depressingly empty or bare. Desolate. It's going to be wasted. Nothing left. All right?
I appreciate it.
Go ahead.
Well, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms, of war, of evil, and of pestilence.
God, that's what Ezekiel's doing here. Prophesying against Edom specifically. This is the downfall of Edom. All right.
Verse 4. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
God, like I said, he'll lay the cities waste. That's here, Babylon the Great, that great city. Okay. The city that, whose sins have gone up to the heavens. Okay, you polluted everything. Every nation have drunken of your wine. Okay, and he's going to make it desolate.
Verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
That's right, a perpetual hatred. That means everlasting. Continually, okay, against the children of Israel. And you find out who's blessed with that sword. Somebody had that in Genesis 27. I want to say it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is Amos chapter 1, verse 11. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
God, that's like he says, he will not turn away the punishment thereof. The scriptures say, when he sends his word down, will not return to him void. Okay?
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever.
God, you know, that's like that word again, perpetually means everlasting. He has never stopped killing us, you know, since he took rulership over us in Rome, okay, Greece, and now here in America, okay. And then you can also go back into Egypt. He's the first one to attack us when we left Egypt, all right. And that calamity, you know, that's when we were, you know, we're under our punishment, okay. He kept it going. He kept his foot on our neck, okay, and still to this day, just like he just had with the Chauvin case. There's been like 70 plus murders since then, okay. They got mad. They got mad because, you know, the Edomite cop got convicted, all right. Yeah.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 27, and verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him.
Start at verse 40.
Verse 40. Verse 40. Genesis chapter 7 and verse 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass that thou shalt have the dominion, and thou shalt break his yoke and walk thy neck.
Now, like you said, you know, from the serve his brother. We were ruling over them at one point in time. But because we kept transgressing the laws, we fell under them. Okay, that's that breaking of that yoke. And like I said, he was blessed with that sword. Okay, and he's been using it ever since. And the sword, you know, you know, back then it was an ancient sword, but now it's any type of weapon of destruction or injury. All right.
Yeah, because like it said at the beginning of verse 40, it said, by thy sword shalt thou live. It didn't say by your knuckles or fisticuffs. No, it said by thy sword. So that's Esau's blessing. So for you simple bird brain Negroes, Latino and Native Americans, think you could take Esau down with your fully, with what they say with the nuts on the stick. You know what I'm saying? Meaning with the barrel drums on your gun. What is it? AR-15? What?
The monkey nuts.
Yeah, the monkey nuts on your sticks. You ain't no match for Esau's weapons, man. You know what I'm saying?
He's got those drones with the infrared beams that can see you right through your house. You know, the personalized drone. That's why they're doing the facial recognition stuff. You know, they can set your face in a little drone and kill you right on the spot, explode your brains right in your head without, you know, you can't even crack it. Okay? Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 6, verse 4.
Go ahead, you got it. But I got it, it was right here.
Spirit.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Revelation chapter 6, verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
God, it said a horse that went out that was red. That's what Edom means. Okay? To take peace from the earth. That's what he does. You know, kill, steal, and destroy. That's what he does. Okay? You read that again? Yeah, go ahead.
Revelation chapter 6, verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
God, and like you said, you know, that power was given unto him. You'll find that in the book of Job 9:24. You know, the earth has been given to the hands of the wicked. So he covered the faces of the judges thereof. Where is he, if not who is he? All right? Yep, back to Ezekiel. Yep, you said.
Psalm 58, I'm starting 2. Ye in heart, ye work wickedness, ye wait the violence of your hands in the earth.
And that's what he said. Say it again, the wickedness.
Ye in heart, yea, ye work wickedness, yea, wait the violence of your hands in the earth.
God, and that's what he does. Like I said, he comes to kill, steal, and destroy. My brother also mentioned wickedness. He is called the wicked. You know, he's the only nation of people called the wicked. That's what he does. He's violent everywhere he goes. You know, with Gad. You know, us, the transatlantic slave trade. Okay, going everywhere, stealing everybody's resources. you know, raping, robbing, pillaging. You know, just the most vile person of the earth, vile nation on the earth.
Oh, wait. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
You know, that's their nature. Over 400 treaties, you know, here in the United States with the North American Indians, also GAD, okay? 400 treaties, they broke every single one of them. And you can best believe right now in front of your face that the Constitution is not exempt from that either. They're breaking that right now, taking away people's rights, you know.
It's back in Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh Shemel Shai power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
God, he says, therefore, as I live. We know that, you know, he's a never-ending power. Okay? So as he lives, you know, and as you survive Esau eating, he's going to be coming after you. You know, shedding your blood just like you shed ours. Okay? As the scriptures say, what a man sows, he shall also reap. Okay? Precept.
Numbers chapter 35, verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Like you said, you know, you have to pay with your blood. Look at how much blood you have shed, you know, since you've been in rulership. Skip that Holocaust. That compares nothing to the nation of Israel. Okay, and we don't believe that was real anyway. So, all right, you cannot, you know, do all that dirt and not expect to get it back. You know, like you said, your recompense will be upon your head for the things that you've done.
Well, I mean, really, the real Holocaust is what you did to the children of Israel over thousands of years, man. From 70 AD to 33 AD to the 1400s up until present time, man. That's the real Holocaust. You know, the bloodshed you did to the so-called Negros, Latino, and Native Americans, man.
Sorry.
This is the book of James, chapter 2, and verse 13, where he shall have judgment without mercy, that has shown no mercy, and mercy rejoices against judgment.
God, and that's talking about Esau Edom. He showed no mercy. Just like the brother brought out in one of the earlier scriptures, you know, when our calamity had no end. Okay, he kept his foot on our neck. Okay, so there will be no mercy on you.
And that even dealing with going back to the perpetual hatred, that even showed even in the land of Israel, where our forefathers were originally from. Look how you did to the people over there in Dimona, Israel. You kicked them out the land of Israel, man. See what I'm saying? Now, if they wasn't the real Israelites, then why aren't you kicking them out the land? If you claim that's your real land, then how come you couldn't just divide it like you did with the Palestinians then? See what I'm saying? But instead, that goes to show you too who the real Israelites are, because once again, you got kicked out of that land, man.
That's right. And just if I may add, they went against that. You know, the curses around the 28:60 day. He said, "There again, you shall see it no more." So why did they go over there anyway?
I mean, forget that. I ain't worried about that point. Yeah, they didn't want supposed to be over there. But the point is, them fake Jews kicked our people out once, even though they were staying on the reservation anyway. You know, in Dimona, which is the wasteland. You see what I'm saying? You still gave them the worst part of Israel, but then you kicked them out of there. You told them they had 2 months to get out of Israel, man. See what I'm saying?
And they had citizenship too. Yep. Go ahead.
Back to Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 7. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out and him that returneth.
And there's that word desolate again. Okay. Cut off from him that passeth out and him that returneth. There will be nothing left. None of you left. Okay? When he makes you desolate. Go ahead.
So Obadiah 1:10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
God, I mean that's pretty simple right there. You know, he's going to cut you off as a people forever for all the things that you did to us. Okay.
So book of Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
You know, you're going to get back everything that you did, and according to the scriptures, is going to be double, twice as long and twice as hard. We have some book of Revelations.
For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption.
Right, and that's Esau. He's all carnal. Okay, 100% carnal. He has no God. Okay, but this flag over here. That's all he has.
But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting.
And that's us. That's what he's, you know, that's the Israelites. That's what we're supposed to do. 1/3 right now. Okay, we're supposed to be sowing to that spirit, coming back to the Most High, you know, the law, statutes, and commandments.
That's it.
All right.
Which one? Anyone of y'all have?
That was it.
I got something.
Okay. This is Isaiah 33:1. It said, woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled, and when thou make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
Yeah, Con, that's pretty much self-explanatory too. You know, you're gonna get back as soon as you get ready to stop. You know, thinking that, you know, we're not gonna come against you. It's gonna happen. You know, everything that you did is coming back to you, big time. All right.
This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
Con, that's for you so-called Edomites today saying, well, I didn't have anything to do with that. Okay? No. You said, prepare a slaughter for his children. As the scriptures say, you know, he will visit the iniquities of the father upon the 3rd and 4th generations. Okay? So you're going to get it. Okay?
That they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Con, that you do not rise. Okay? That means, you know, you're going to always be in a low state once this comes. Okay? And he said, what else now?
It says, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Okay? And again, you'll be nowhere. Okay? You will not have rulership anywhere else. All right?
For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashinawa of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, and remnant, and son, and nephew, saith Yahweh Bashinawa.
Right. He mentioned the father in the previous verse, the nephew, and the son. That's the seed line. Okay? He's going to cut you off. You'll be no more people again. And that also includes you so-called Edomites that identify with your female counterpart, you know. That's you too.
Verse 23. I will also make it a possession for the bitter, and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, said Yahweh Bashinawa of hosts.
That's that destruction. You know, he's going to wipe you away. Period.
Now he said that besom of destruction, that's them thermonuclear missiles. Now those are the real street sweepers. See what I'm saying? Since you jakes want to call your little 9s and little Tech 9s and AR-15s and AK street sweepers, no, that's the real street sweeper. Go ahead.
Verse 24. Yahweh Bashinawa of hosts have sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass. And as I have purposed, so shall it stand.
That's right. I mean, like I said before, you know, when he sent his word, it does not return to him void. Okay? It shall stand. Okay? It's going to happen. There's going to be ultimate destruction for you, Esau, Edom. All right?
All right, appreciate that. This is Psalms 137, verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof.
God, and when we were in captivity, you know, they were asking the Lord, you know, let's keep destroying us, you know, make it happen. You know, this is our possession, okay?
Verse 8. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us.
Okay, and then see that right there, that's where, you know, Babylon is associated with evil. Okay, that's how we know this is that they're in the rulership of America right now. Okay, and we're in their captivity right now. You said read that again?
Yeah, verse this is 137 and 8, Psalms 137 and 8. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us.
And,
I can read this one too. And happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones.
that's that recompense for Israel, you know, for everything that you did to us. Okay, we're gonna dash you against the stones. All right.
Because really Esau is still saying racist, meaning kill them, destroy them, you know, burn them. What all these unrighteous law decrees, this whole vaccine situation, the jab, you know, all this stuff to what? For population control, they're still saying racist even to this day, man.
Right.
You know, because the ultimate goal is what? To get the birthright back and to kill off as many Israelites as they can.
Right.
They're trying to wipe out the whole nation, but guess what? They're not going to wipe us out, man. The Lord always has a remedy. Lord willing, we some of these brothers, that's part of their remedy, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They make it through.
He said he would not cast us away.
That's right.
All right.
Hey, they said the daughter of Babylon because Edom follows the ways of Babylon. All right, that's why it's called the daughter of Babylon. All right, they follow after them.
You also believe it was one of the richest kingdoms too, Babylon.
Yep.
And just like America.
Yep.
If I may expound further, you know, the Hebrew word for Babel is babal, which means confusion, man. So one of the most prominent things that happen here in America is confusion by way of all these different philosophies, you know, these wicked customs, you know, all meshed up into one land, man. And it's ruled by these wicked elite, man, who are who? The Edomites, man. You know.
Another way it's confused is look at the people here. Their whole sexuality has been altered. Like the scripture said, they turn things upside down. You know what I'm saying? Because they put it in the minds of the masses of America that it's okay for a man to want to be a woman or a woman want to be a man or a child to want to be unclassified. You know what I'm saying? They can feel however they want to feel. You know what I'm saying? That's straight up confusion. Because you ride up and down the street, you can't tell if that's a man or a woman walking down the street nowadays, man. See what I'm saying? That's total confusion, man. You know? Go ahead.
He said it's only two. He said he created male and female. Now today there's like 62 different genders. Yep. Talk about confusion.
All right.
This is Isaiah 14. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them.
Okay. You said the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
That's right.
Okay. That's talking about the elect. Okay, the elect of Israel and the strangers that's going to be joined unto him. That's going to be us who were scattered to the four corners of the earth. Okay.
And real quick, if I might add, and it says set them in their own land. So Yahweh Shema Shah is going to set us in our own land, not by our own ways. Okay?
Now, we won't see the land until he comes and takes us back.
That's right.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord.
That's going to be, you know, the heathen's going to be our servants.
That's right.
Okay? We're going to possess them like they possessed us. Okay? They're going to be our servants. All right?
For servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
And like you said, we shall rule over the oppressors. Remember, this world was given to us. It was made for our sakes. Okay? And they're going to be subservient to us, as we have been subservient to them for all these years. Okay?
And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from thy hard bondage wherein thou wast when thou wast made to serve.
God, that, you know, you're going to be at rest. You know, like the curses say, you know, we be groping in the noonday. You know, always nervous when the cops pull up behind us. Okay, never knowing what's next. Okay, we're going to be at rest. Never have to worry about anything. No more debt. Go ahead.
All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 10. Therefore fear not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord, neither be dismayed, O Israel, for lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return and shall be in rest and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid.
God, it's like you said, you know, he's going to pull us from every land we were scattered to and bring us back home. Okay, we'll never have to worry about anything being in rulership. Okay?
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Like you said, he that leadeth into captivity. Every one of those nations that took us into captivity are going to go into captivity. You know, he who killed and murdered us with the sword is going to be killed with the sword. And we know who the sword was given to. Esau, Edom. Who are the saints? The saints is the nation of Israel, according to Psalms 148. Yep, 148. I believe that's 13 and 14. Yep.
Yeah. You know, more the elect, because you know, patience that goes into long suffering.
Long suffering.
You know, the elect, man, they're crying out to you, how about Shemal Shai to what, man? To take this devil down, man. To take this man Esau Edom down, man. You know.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 25 and verse 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, said the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
God, that's when we have that spiritual power and come back. Okay? And like I said, the scriptures say we're going to be his battle axe. Okay? Destroying Edom for everything that they've done to us. You know, all the hangings, all the lynchings, the mutilations, okay? At his hand, and say that again, that's by his hand. He's going to say it good for
And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury.
Okay, his anger, his fury, not ours. Okay? As the scriptures say, vengeance is the Lord's. You know, wait upon him. All right?
Yeah, because our anger can't compare to the Lord.
No.
Because we might be angry for about, what, 6 or 7 minutes, and we start feeling sorry for him again. I ain't mean to hit you that hard. You know, but when the Lord get angry, that's it. It ain't no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you die in that car crash. No, that's it. Once the Lord get pissed, he's pissed. And you're going to feel his wrath. Why do you think they used to call him Al-Shaja, man? They didn't call him that just to be calling him something like you call old boy down the street in the hood, Big Bowl or Glock. No. Right. Once the Lord get angry and pissed, that's it. Ain't no turning back. Ain't no calming him down like you would somebody in the street. Hey, calm down, man. Trying to stand in between a fight. No. You piss the Lord off, that's it, man. Because the Lord tried to warn you and warn you and warn you till he got tired of warning you. And guess what? Now judgment and punishment is coming, man.
Like you said, scripture say, you know, your ways are not my ways. So,
Back in Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 7 again. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, in thy hills, and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword.
Okay, there's that word desolate again. Made waste. You said, you know, you're just gonna be. He said, will fill his mountains with the slain men in thy hills, thy valleys, and in all the rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. There's going to be dead Edomites everywhere. Okay? And he said with the sword. So the very same thing you were blessed with, that's what's going to take you out. All right?
This is the book of Job, chapter 20, verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
You know, like I said, the joy of the wicked is short. You know, like the scriptures say, you know, he has a short time. All right, a very short time. So, but this may seem long to us, but the scriptures say, you know, that 1,000 of our years are but day to him. All right.
Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
That reaching up to the heavens, that's that pride. You know, set himself high. Okay? And like I said, there's an end to him. He will perish for all the things that he's done.
They which have seen him shall say, where is he?
Gone. God, he's gone.
He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision in the night.
So that means there will be no remnant of once he's gone. He'll be no more remembrance, no remnant of him, nothing. All right.
It says, the eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him.
No more rulership. He's out of rulership. The eye that saw him, that's especially the children of Israel. Okay, we'll see him no more. That also will be a part of that rest. All right.
Yep, no more America. You know what I'm saying? No more. It's gonna be totally wiped out. There's gonna be no more. We're gonna be sitting around in the kingdom. Hey, remember them people that what was the name of them people that used to have us? They kept what would you call them? Man, I forgot what to start with. You know the people that used to have. What was the name of them people? The Israelites? No, they had like pale skin. What was the name of them people? That's how y'all gonna be, man.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Lord, I was sitting
All right,
red hats, red skins. That's the real red skins.
That's right.
Go ahead, man.
Isaiah chapter 34, starting at verse 5.
Hey, do you believe in the Bible?
I do, brother.
You do? So you believe that the Lord? You believe the Lord gonna?
I'm at the recovery center there, right in Pathway.
Hey, this the real recovery center right
That's
here.
right.
You know the Lord finna destroy America, right?
I know, man. Hey, thank you. I gotta get back, bro. Thanks.
All right, I want you to say that when the missiles come.
All right.
Hey, I ain't got time right now. I gotta get back.
All right.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 34, starting at verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
That's right.
Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse, to the judgment.
He said that sword bathed in heaven. That's all those chariots covering the heavens. Okay.
Man, it's fun. But see, it's funny how people like that, we up here reading the Bible. You believe in them? Yes, sir, brother. Okay, I'm in the recovery. Well, this is the real recovery. You don't want to recover from whatever sickness you got because you're not trying to.
That's right.
You rather deal in. See, that's partly why America has to be destroyed, amongst other reasons. You see what I'm saying? Now you walking on foot across the street over here to Dollar General, and you ain't got time to take a minute out for the Lord, but yet you say you believe in the Bible? This is a hypocritical society, man. We don't believe in the Lord. When you start speaking the truth about the Bible, people get nervous and don't want to talk about the Lord.
That's right. That's right.
See what I'm saying? They close their ears, like the scripture said, like the deaf adder. They stop at their ears, man. They don't want to hear this truth. They say they love the Lord, they say they love the Bible, but then when you start asking the questions, they don't want to hear it. Well, hey, the Lord gonna be the same way, man.
That's right.
When you start handing out judgment like you're doing now, people, Jesus, or even if they know that, y'all shot, Lord, stop and say, hey, you didn't want to serve me.
That's right.
Now you're getting slayed right before me.
That's right. Like you said, I will laugh at your calamity.
That's right, man.
That's right, God.
People take this as a joke, man. This is no laughing matter. People are dying left and right, man. See what I'm saying? Yeah, Idumeans, the Lord has hatred for him perpetually, but shit, everybody that don't serve the Lord, want to serve the Lord, he got hatred for you perpetually too.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
Back in Isaiah chapter 34, go back to verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
Read that again, brother.
For my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
So when you bathe in something, that means what? You covering it, man. Like when you bathe yourself in the tub, you fully cleansing yourself. So that's what the Lord going to do. He said his sword shall be bathed in heaven, man. That's deep, man. That's a lot. Go ahead, brother.
Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse judgment.
That's right. That's that people of his curse to judgment. You know, as he said in Malachi, you know, he had that righteous indignation against them, and that's that, you know, that's that righteous hatred. I got that if you want it. Go ahead.
And but you see why, man. The more you grow in the truth, you see why the Lord has to destroy this place, man.
Yep.
You see why. Go ahead, man. I'm with it, whatever one y'all.
Okay. Go ahead, keep that. Then we'll come back. We'll come back.
Verse 6. The sword of Yahweh Shai is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of the lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of ram. For Yahweh Shai hath a sacrifice in body, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
Okay, and like you said, it's filled with blood. The lambs and goats, that's going to be our wicked, and also be Esau Edom, okay, and those other heathen nations, okay. Get the bottom end.
Yeah, like Apostle Hart said, man, America is going to be that great sacrifice, man. This is the altar. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
I was about to say that. No, you got me.
No, go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Like you said, this is a great altar.
That's right.
What you do upon the altar, you sacrifice. That's why I was doing it to the lambs, the goats, with the fats and all that. Those are
That's right.
So everybody that's over here, hey, if you don't go back home, the other nations go back home, you want to come back over here to get the American dream, but you're going to get the American nightmare, the American death.
That's right.
Like I said, this whole place is an altar. It is going to be burned, it's going to be destroyed forever and forever, from generation to generation.
Forever.
Because like I said, this is, you know, Babylon the Great got multiple names, Basra being one of them. That used to be a stronghold back over there in Petra, the land of Edom, right? It's called Assyria, it's called Egypt, spiritually Sodom. All those spiritual names is tied to Babylon the Great. And they say a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. This is also the land of Idumea as well. Right. They not popping over there in Idumea. Nope. No, that's right. You know, there's people over there still, but they not ruling the earth. That's right. Wickedness is not being exceedingly it's polluted, but it's not being what's that word? The wickedness is not coming out of the ancient Idumea. That's right. Like I said, it's coming out of this place. That's why it's called the mother of harlot of abomination of the whole earth. They said all those philosophies coming out of Babylon the Great. That's right. Like I said, this is the place that reigned over all the kings of the earth. Not land of Jordan over there. You know, they not running nothing. Besides, you know, like being camel jockeys. But going to verse 7, it says, "And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of Yahweh Shai's vengeance, in the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion." Right. So like I said, that's the day of the Lord's vengeance. It's, like I said, when y'all, you Christians, y'all think that the Lord come back, like I said, he say he's angry. We the red scriptures talking about his fury, his anger. What makes you think he coming back happy and smiling? You know what I'm saying? Like I always say, like they think he gonna come down floating with all white garments with, you know, Tootsie Rolls and lollipops and turtle doves and no, it's not coming. He's not coming back like that.
What about 100 rainbows,
right?
Birds chirping and everybody singing, holding hands, singing melodies and yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like this a Coca-Cola commercial, man.
With the sun rays behind his back.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, you know, it's not gonna be like that. Like I said, it's the day of the Lord's vengeance. If you could, brother, you get that word vengeance. God. So like I said, this is his vengeance. Like I said, this view, and that's another thing too. Like y'all say, how everybody gonna be saying we come back angry and mad?
But he just said, this war shall come down upon Idumea.
Exactly. So where is everybody getting saved that the sword's coming down?
Upon your head of Idumea.
Right.
I got you.
You got that word vengeance?
Yep, it's vengeance, punishment, inflicted in retaliation for an injury or offense.
So he coming to retaliate for the elect of Israel. You know, the elect of Israel first and foremost, but for the rest of us. Because we can't avenge ourselves. We don't have the power to do so. We already read that this man was given his blessing is a sword. You know, so you ain't gonna be able to fight against him. Like the elder said, like we can fisticuffs against him and whoop him, but no, he using a sword. That's why they got these gun rights. I can bear arms, I can do this and that. There's a reason why they got that. Or why they got all these militias and all this and that, because the time will come where them guns, where y'all be seeing them, they be training in the woods and shooting at targets and deers and all this and that. They training to shoot at people.
Yep.
They said they're not gonna come, they're gonna see, you gonna say, yeah, man, let's throw them hands. Now they gonna pull a gun out.
Right.
Especially with the military. They not gonna, you know, let me put my M16 to the side and throw hands.
Right.
No. For what?
Right.
I got an M16, about 6-7 clips. I got a pistol in my back. I'm gonna use it. That's exactly what they're gonna do. So I don't like. There's nothing we're gonna be able to do. That's why the Lord, that's why he said, wait ye upon me. We gotta wait upon the Lord to deliver them up to the prey. We can't do nothing. We'll pray right now unto them.
That's right.
But he said he gonna make them a prey. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're not gonna deliver ourselves. We're not gonna, you know, the day come up and yeah, let's get together and if we all put our hands together, put our money together, we can train, we can fight, and we can take over America. That's not written. Why you say you want to take over a place that's prophesied to be destroyed, utterly and completely? You know, but that's just bad. That's just bad. Oh, you got one more?
A little more. With a vengeance, it says with great force or vehemency.
Great force. Right? It's a if can somebody get a mic of 5 or 15? Real quick. Yeah, one more.
Last one.
Because like you said, they're not gonna do like, okay, on the movies, you know, like at the last battle on the movie between what good and evil, you have one person with his fucking missile launcher and the other person with just bare hand. So you gonna put down your missile launcher to fight this dude head up, doing you can get your ass kicked.
Right.
No, it's not gonna be like that, man, at all. No.
And like another thing too, what Jake like to say, when they get into it, the police, whatever, you need to take that belt off, I'll whoop you.
Yeah, put that badge down. Take your clothes off, put that badge down. I bet I'll beat your ass. Okay. Then you take his badge off and take them cuffs out. Then Jake badge. Cuff you. Man, come on, man.
Yep. And then last line says to an extreme or excessive degree.
To an extreme or excessive degree.
Con, this is the book of Micah, chapter 5 and verse 15. It says, and I will execute vengeance in anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard.
They're those words, angry and fury again. They're that word vengeance again. The Lord's not about to come back and play with y'all. He about to come and like there's a song talk about some get it back in blood. He gonna come get it back in blood. Like I said, because like you said, the blood shall not oh yeah, since y'all had the perpetual hatred, they pursue us with the sword, right? Therefore the Lord will pursue you unto that blood. Since thou hast not hated blood, blood shall pursue thee. He's not, like I said, he's not coming back to heal all the nations and let's put everybody together and let's all be one. Now the Son of Righteousness, the healer, gonna come to the elect. But as far as you're the nations, y'all getting death and destruction. Yeah, after the 1,000-year, captivity, either gonna be done away with, and the rest of you nations gonna, y'all gonna get y'all lands back. Y'all gonna learn the way. Y'all bless us, we bless y'all. But at the end of the day, what's coming to you heathens is death and destruction, and fury and anger. Y'all gotta get dealt with first.
Read that last part again.
That's all about.
Yeah.
He says, such as they have not heard. So that means everything you've seen or heard to date, it won't compare to what's going to happen.
It's going this destruction is going to blow that out the water. Man. It won't even be able to touch the destruction that's coming, man.
Right, like you said, like you can't, just like how we can't imagine how Jacob's trouble gonna be, how we can't imagine how the kingdom gonna be. This destruction, just even with the like the scripture going to the strength of our salvation, it's gonna be a strange destruction that's gonna come in. You know what I'm saying? With the people, when they see Babylon the Great get destroyed, they're gonna be over there. That's what I say. Everybody should hiss at y'all plagues. They'll be like, oh my goodness, who would do such a thing like that? Yeah, how about Shai, the one you claim that love everybody? Right. The one you claim that everybody can turn to and be saved. No. Right. He gonna, like I said, he gonna cleanse this place. And how you cleanse, what's the best cleansing agent? Fire. And that's exactly what he gonna do to this place. And
because like they tell you in Jacob's trouble, it's such as have never been nor the like. You know what I'm saying? So the stuff that Yahweh Shai finna bring, man, man, you gotta have the spirit of Yahweh Shai in order to deal with this, man. See what I'm saying? Because, I mean, just even right now, just thinking about it on a carnal level, we just think about, people screaming and running, trying to dodge bullets and getting their face shot up. Man, that ain't nothing compared to what the Lord finna bring, man. I mean, just think, what if we get caught at the grocery store and you seeing the elements on fire, man? Missiles dropping, planes flying by, bombs dropping, missiles, you see ICBM missiles fly across the sky with the chariots of the Lord, sweeping through, zapping, destroying. Come on, man. You got to have the Spirit of the Lord on you to be able to withstand seeing all that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you sit there and have a heart attack on your feet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You just, fear is a powerful element, man. I done seen fear grip people so bad to where they afraid to walk. They can't move. Come on, I can't. Because they're so fearful and afraid, man. Just think what it's going to be like when the Lord cracked the sky and bring his judgment and ultimate wrath and vengeance, man, that your mind can't even comprehend, man. Damn.
I got two more. It's, back in Isaiah chapter 34, verse 9. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever. From generation to generation it shall lie waste. None shall ever pass through it forever and ever.
This place is going to be desolate, forever smoking. Nothing but ashes.
Smoldering fire forever, man. God.
Forever.
That's an angelic force to have something that just sit there and burn forever. I ain't talking about like your little campfire you build or your little burn pit you got at home. You set a couple of logs on fire and then once the fire goes out, then it smolders for about maybe an hour or two. No, this is talking about from generation to generation to generation to generation to generation. I mean, ongoing, man.
That's that perpetual again.
God, man.
You just gonna be in the kingdom and just look up. Oh, that's Babylon over there, smoking and burning. That's all. Don't worry about it, son. That's Babylon.
So let me show you the place of our captivity. Where your father one Father, what are two nickels? Right. You mean shackles? Right. I didn't have two shekels, son, to work together in that captivity right there. Father, you was poor? Right. Yes, my son, we was poor. You didn't have no lambs or goats? No, sir. No, sir. We used to have to eat the lamb from these wretched people over here. These heathen used to sell us dirty lamb. Oh no, Father. That's blasphemy, Father. I mean, look, we're gonna be in orbit for real. Yeah, chew your mouth on orbit. Yeah, clean your mouth on orbit. Yeah. Oh man.
It's Ezekiel 21 and 31. And I will pour out my indignation upon thee, and I will blow against thee in the fire of my wrath.
Can I about do me a favor?
Sorry.
Look up indignation.
Indignation.
Ooh, 'cause that word just keep coming up.
Yeah, man. Man, I better got more to it than just righteous anger, man.
I have a clue, but
I know it's righteous anger, but I bet it's more to it.
Right. Indignation. Anger aroused by something unjust.
You know how you try to arouse your woman, you know what I'm saying, for their pleasure. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing the Lord is gonna do. It said arouse what?
Anger aroused by something unjust.
So you Idumeans, you arousing the Lord up with your unjust ways and actions. To what? You finna be destroyed, man. Right. Go ahead.
Unworthy or mean. Yeah,
That's
mean.
it?
Yeah, well, there's some sentiment.
Yeah, we want the sentiment.
Collar. Fury.
The fist of fury.
Madness. Rage.
Ooh, rage. Rage, yup.
Outrage.
Wrath, rage, outrage. So them ain't good words, man. Go ahead, brothers.
And deliver thee into the hand of Brutus. It's Ezekiel 21:31. And I will pour out my indignation upon thee. And I
So
will
he's going to
blow
put out his
against-
anger, his wrath, his fury, his rage.
and another one say violent passion.
See? His violent passion. He's going to take pleasure and joy in beating you into powder, man. He's going to laugh at the way you die, man. You know?
If I may,
Go ahead,
it's
brother.
a movement or agitation of the soul, impulse, desire. It's any violent emotion,
See?
but especially anger.
But especially anger. Wow.
It's a anger exhibited in punishment, hence used for punishment itself.
Wow, man. You gotta read that again, man. You gotta read that again, bro.
You want the movement of agitation?
Yeah.
They say, I can read, yeah, you know what? I can read them all from the top. They say, or gay. And,
No, it's geek.
yeah, or gay.
Yeah, I want them.
Yeah.
See, gays in the Bible. No. It's geek. I don't want them taking that out of context.
Yeah, you know.
That's right.
Background. But it's a violent passion or justifiable abhorrence. By implication, punishment, anger, indignation, vengeance, wrath. It's a anger, the natural disposition, temper, movement or agitation of the soul, impulse, desire, any violent emotion, but especially anger. It's a anger exhibited in punishment, hence used for punishment itself.
Yeah, you gotta put the Tedekai on that Oh man.
Continuing in Ezekiel 21:31, I will blow against thee in the fire of my wrath, and deliver thee into the hands of brutish men and skillful to destroy.
God, deliver to the hands of brutish men, skillful to destroy. That's going to be, us with that spiritual power. Skillful to destroy. Everything that you did to us, that's what we're going to do to you. Okay, in the worst way.
That's right.
Verse 32, thou shalt be for fuel to the fire. Thy blood shall be in the midst of the land. Thou shalt be no more remembered. For I, the Lord, have spoken.
God, again, it goes back to utter destruction. That should be no more remembered. Just like the other was just saying, you know, who were those people? You know? Wipe off the face of the earth.
Fasha.
Yeah.
Fasha.
Tell us about the time you were poor, Father.
They gonna love that story.
Yeah. Oh,
From
man.
this to this?
Yes.
It's like power.
That's right.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66 and verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
God, and he said, come with his chariots. They're seeing those right now. You're seeing reports of them from the Pentagon. You know, that's why they created that Space Force. You know, they want to have those concentrated laser beams just going around burning up stuff like you saw in the War of the Worlds. Yep. And wiping out this place.
Right.
Non-stop.
And to add on, that movie Knowing, 2009 with Nicolas Cage in it, and but it's like that fire is like, it's like completely like sweet, like through the whole earth, you know, just completely like vaporized everything.
God, leave it as dust.
Okay. I know y'all got some angers. Y'all just got a plantation. I know y'all got some angers. I know y'all got some angers. They just getting out the plantation. Yeah. Yeah. Let loose here. Let loose here. Go ahead. Go ahead, look. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Many. There's going to be a lot of killing and death in that day, okay? A lot of killing and death, especially over here. Like the brother was saying earlier, if you live over here, you know, but you from somewhere else, you better leave now. Because it's going to get ugly. I mean, of course, there's going to be destruction everywhere, but not like it's going to be here. All right?
Just to expound upon, you know, that word plead, you know, it doesn't mean like he's coming back to, you know, like make agreements, you know, Esau, Edom, right? That word plead goes into judge. That's what he's coming back to do. It's a great judgment that's coming to Babylon, also America the Great. Babylon the Great, also known as America.
He ain't coming with open arms.
Nope.
He coming with fire and with his sword.
Yeah, because he's not going to be floating in the sky. Come, you look, man. I beg you, please, you got 5 minutes left before I destroy you to change your mind. Please, I'm begging you. No, it ain't none of that, man. Like they said, he's coming back with fire and anger. So when he's coming back, because remember, scripture says he should not meet thee as a man. So go ahead.
We can start at the top.
Hey.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Mm-hmm.
Sit on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Mm-hmm.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Mm-hmm.
Take the millstone and grind meal. Uncover thy lock. Make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh. Pass over the river. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen.
And guess what? Babylon's shame is seen. Yep. It's to the point to where they're not even hiding it no more, man. Sure. Used to they try to live behind the secrecy of that Illuminati. Now everybody know that's a household name now, like Mr. Clean. Everybody know about the Illuminati. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's so popular that you got niggas that want to purposely join the Illuminati. That's right. You get what I'm saying? They come out with it and say, yeah, I want to be part of the Illuminati. So that's a household name now. But your negatives is being shown on the highest level has ever been seen. To the point now that where even your own people, your own Edomites are coming out against you, saying that the moon landing was fake, and you watching us with the cell phone and airports, all kind of documentaries and stuff exposing Esau, man, and his wickedness, man. See what I'm saying? There's no more hiding your wickedness. It's the cat's out the bag, like they say. So the only thing left is what? Destruction and judgment for you. See what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Thy nakedness,
Yep, say it again.
thy nakedness,
Hold on, bro. Say it again.
He said their tongue shall fall upon themselves.
That's right.
Like the elder was saying, you know, that they started to tell on each other, expose each other. All right.
the book of Isaiah 47, verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
So if he's not gonna meet you as a man, that means he's not coming back talking. Playtime is over. Talking is over. Well, what they say in the hood, ain't no more talk. It's on sight.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't that what they be saying on social media? It's on sight, nigga. So when the Lord come back, it's on sight.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You know, huh?
It's up there,
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
If I may add.
Both of y'all see that spirit? Both of y'all said, if I may add.
All I just want to say is, like on both the independence movements,
Yep.
they try to fly in, you know, an ambassador to talk to them. They shot their ass right out the sky.
That's right. That's right.
Talk to these goods.
Right. We on the same page. I was just about to say, men will take the option of negotiating. He's not going to do that. All right? Just come back and destroy.
Remember on the first Independence Day, remember when Esau asked him, what can we do? Oh, go ahead.
We just talked about it. On the first movie,
Yeah.
the so-called president was
Yeah.
to the so-called aliens, man. He said, well, can we coexist? He said, no. He said, what can we do to have peace? He said, peace, no peace. He said, well, what can we do? He said, die.
He said, die.
I'm about to watch that tonight.
And when he said it, he got nervous. When he backed away from the glass, like, whoa, yeah, okay, yeah.
They tried to kill him.
Yeah.
Don't serve the brothers, man.
But then you had what? Will Smith was the 2/3 because he tried to fight against the angelic force, his own brother.
That's right.
You know? Yeah. What the heck?
Yep.
Go ahead.
The president started.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we're about to get happy. Like, yes, we're going home.
Back in Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 9. I will make thee perpetual desolation, and thy cities shall not return. And ye shall know that I am Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
He said perpetual desolation. That's like the third time we've seen the word desolation in the same chapter. Okay?
That's like the third or fourth time we done heard perpetual.
Perpetual too, which is continuing and everlasting. He said, ye shall know that I am the Lord. And like the scriptures say, the Lord is known by his judgments. Okay, and this is one of them, making the cities desolate.
This Jeremiah chapter 49, I'm gonna start at verse 7. Concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Tamar? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him.
And that Timon was the smartest one. You know, no more wisdom. I think they're the journalists today. Yeah, the most smartest one. There's no more wisdom in them because of the judgment he's about to bring on. Okay, on Edom.
Verse 9. If grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If these by night, they will destroy till they have had enough.
That means that, you know, they don't get enough of destroying, taking stuff. You know, like I said before, you know, he comes to steal, kill, and destroy. That's all he does. All right.
That's his MO.
Yep. That's how you know who he is.
Verse 10. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself.
And you know, the internet has a whole lot to do with that now. He cannot hide himself. Like we just said earlier, you know, their own people are telling them, okay, everything is being exposed. These pedophiles, what's going on in government, you know, their true character. You know, you saw that on, the whole world saw that when they stormed the Capitol. You think this place is the most, is the you know, the best place to come to, and it's not. You know, especially when you see the so-called people in rulership doing what they did, that insurrection against their own country. All right?
Like I said, Thessalonians, man, the mystery of iniquity has been revealed, man.
Con.
It's no longer a mystery who the bad guy is, man. We know who the bad guy is. You know what I'm saying? But it still remains a mystery to you 2/3, man.
Yep.
You don't want to accept the fact that the white man's the devil, man.
Con.
You know?
Still trying to be friends with somebody who hates you. We just, you know, they're helping them promote this jab, and they putting our own women out there. You know, the so-called Negro women, you know, promoting this jab. Okay, trying to be friends with Esau. You can't. The guy has a perpetual hatred for you. You know, scriptures say, you know, never trust your enemy. Never trust him.
But they fell victim to Ecclesiastes 7:7. You know, oppression makes the wise man mad, but a gift destroys the heart. Because the more stimulus they give out, the more you fall in love with Esau, man.
That's right.
The white man ain't the devil. I just got 1,400 for him.
Remember when they when Trump first sitting down? That's my nigga.
Yeah.
I'm pride for him.
Yeah, that dude, that nigga that had the AK. Hey, remember that one Negro that they had on the safety vest saying that he was talking about what he said. Now his life has been better than ever since Trump had got in office. I forget that one Negro he had the safety vest on, talking about you know what I'm talking about?
It was a yellow one.
Yeah.
He was
Praising
upset.
Trump.
He was upset.
Yeah.
Trump was in power. I was eating good. I was having a rent paying all the time. Now I'm about to lose my car.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose everything.
Yep.
Go ahead, brother.
Alright, this is verse 10 again. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not.
You know, he's made Esau bare, been fully exposed. You know, his seed is spoiled. You know, that's everyone that's coming after him in their lineage. Go ahead.
Leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. Leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me.
So leave thy father's children, okay?
Who's the father of the children?
Esau. That's us.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I had to drop my car on the ground.
That's right.
Father's children is us.
Alright, this is verse 12. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have surely drunken, and art thou that he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
God, you know, we will not go unpunished. Okay? There will be recompense for everyone who you may drink from that cup. Okay? There will be recompense for that.
Verse 13. For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse. And all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste.
God, that's that desolation again. Okay? Basra will be destroyed. And that's the chief place of Edom, where it was in the ancient times. It is today.
Like you said, now Jacob, that's on me. That's what the Lord said. He swore by himself.
Yep.
This going to stay. I say that this going to happen, you're going to be in perpetual desolation. That's exactly what's going to happen to you. You ain't going to be able to say no seances, get no money, get no bribes. No, don't do this to his Lord. No, he's going to destroy this place. That's exactly what he going to do. Because again, like I said, what he said earlier about Basra, that he has a sacrifice in Basra. So it's set in stone. That's exactly what's going to happen, man. This place got to be utterly wasted.
Verse 14. I have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together, and come against her, and rise up to the battle. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen, and despised among men.
Khan, and that's what's happening right now. Okay? All the nations are rising up against Esau even. Okay? And they're going to be small. You know, coming after.
Verse 16. Thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thine heart, O that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down from thence, saith the Lord.
Like you said, that pride has deceived you. He's gonna bring you down. You know, you thought you were higher than the Most High. But that's gonna change here real soon.
I may add, man, that military. That's what got them. They think that they can't be stopped. And that nest is talking about them space stations up in the stars, man. All right, so they're up there doing whatever they want to do, man, and they think can't nobody bring them down because they have this lightweight military force with their nuclear capabilities, their biological weapons, and all things of this nature. All right, but Lord's gonna show how powerful He really is when He comes back, and your weapons have no effect on him, man. All right, so that's gonna be the true power with all this technology that you have, man. It's gonna mean nothing, man. All right. Go ahead. But even now, really the pride of America's military has been taken away because what Russia say, you get involved, we get involved. And what did Biden do? Oh, y'all come on back home. The street light on, time to come home. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want none. Well, what the youngsters say? You don't want no smoke. And guess what? Biden didn't want no smoke.
He saw all bark, no bite.
That's right. They ain't really about that life, man. But anybody that got a invent something that can shoot you 2 miles away and can't be stand up in your face and tell you like a man, that's a cowardness, man. Right. All right, they done invented a weapon that can shoot you from half across the globe, so they ain't got to look at you, man. Right. So let's let you know what kind of a person they are. They're a coward, man. All right, the biggest coward on the face of the earth, man. All right.
God took you. I mean, yeah, that's how they killed that Iranian defense minister, and then the top nuclear scientist. You know, hit him from over a football field away.
Yep, right. Verse 17. Also, Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof.
Gone. You know, like I said, Egypt again is going to be a wasteland, desolate. What was that? Bleakly depressing. Okay. Everybody that goes by, they're going to see this place burn. You know.
That's right. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it.
God, and just, you know, just like I said, you know, it's going to be turned to ashes. How was Sodom and Gomorrah destroyed? You know, fire and brimstone. All right.
That was the thermonuclear missiles back in the ancient days.
That's right.
Because remember, even Esau scientists said that the chemical compound of that the sulfur mound, you know, of Lot's wife is not of this world. They came out and said that with their own mouth. The chemical compound of them ashes, whatever element that was that burnt her, and you know, with Sodom and Gomorrah, was not of this world. That's right. That's right.
So you can tell from the way the rocks are carved, it came from above.
Yep.
Because the rocks are the way it burnt down. It's beautiful. It's on History Channel.
Yeah, because since you said that, because the brothers said earlier about how it's going to come down. Oh, see, what's up, Bird? You almost landed on my hand. But it said it shall come down upon Idumea. Hey, but look, that's us getting our power back. You know what I'm saying? With the animals and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I almost landed on my hand. But that was Israel's element, though. Remember, hey, we helped create the animals. We used to talk to them and everything, man. So the Dr. Doolittle was, hey, and it was an Israelite, yeah. Hey, we're going to get back to that form too, man. Right, bro. You know what I'm saying? But going back to what we were saying, like you said, they said that the fire and brimstone came from above, you know what I'm saying, from the heavenly elements. Well, hey, that's just like you read earlier about how the Lord's vengeance is going to come down upon Idumea. Right. So guess what? Them same fire and brimstone, you know, with the missiles, which is going to be the modern day, going to come down upon Idumea again, out the heavens, man. And it's going to carve more than Rock and Mountain. Right. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I mean, yeah, also, they say it's still traces of those elements as well.
That's right.
Also, it was so hot that it turned stones and rocks to glass.
Yep. And that takes a high amount of heat, man.
Damn, you turn rocks to glass.
So, but look though, if they said that, if they turn rocks to glass, that means they probably have some diamonds over there that Esau has scooped up. Because remember, he turns what, sand or something into glass into diamonds and stuff, man. You know?
They said at a point in time they couldn't even go over there. It was so bad. Yeah, man, it's gonna, like I said, this is gonna be a perpetual wasteland. Smoke and burn is gonna be generation to generation.
And so that's why I don't understand why people don't believe the Bible, man. And the scripture speaking this, you reading it, and you still don't believe, man. People still ain't living that to this day, man.
I was just thinking that, yup. What you say, can I, you dumb down dummies?
I'm gonna jump in the book of Isaiah. We're doing the book of Isaiah, chapter 47. And I'm gonna start at 7. It says, and thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things in thine heart, neither did I remember in the latter ends of it.
And it says it's gonna be a lady forever. That you know, things are gonna last. It's not gonna happen.
This ain't no key square, man.
Nope. Nope.
That's the pride of Babylon, man. Babylon think they're gonna go on forever. Are they already planning stuff for 2048 and we're gonna be doing this in 2056 and hey man, the Lord gonna be destroyed this place by this, right? Or it says, therefore now this thou art given to pleasures that dwelleth carelessly, that saith in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Ooh. You know, that's really saying, you know, the Lord said that about himself. You know, he's our God, but now Esau is saying about himself that there's none else. Okay? Now that's really some pride there. You compared yourself to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, saying you're equal to him.
That's man, Esau, something else, man.
Yeah.
There's no words that can explain how stupid they are, man, in real life, man.
It says, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
Sorry.
Shall not sit as a widow. What is a widow? Can you get that definition for a widow?
Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm thinking like that. That's all right. Is that so? Is that right?
A widow is a woman who has lost her spouse or partner by death, and usually has not remarried.
That means, you know, the widow, you saying he's not going to lose anything.
Right.
He's going to always retain it.
Right.
Okay, can you read the last half of that again, 23?
It says,
Yeah, because they think can't nobody touch America. So that let you know that anything that happens in America, that America did it, like 9/11. That goes to show you that America did it.
yeah.
See what I'm saying? Because it just said, I am a lady, I sit as no widow.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? Okay, but they blame, remember they blame, what was it, Al-Qaeda? Yeah, Bin Laden and Al-Qaeda for the Twin Towers. Well, y'all sat there and lied because the scripture just said, y'all said that y'all sit as a lady and will not be no widow. And the definition of widow was someone who lost a husband or spouse, you know, in death. Thinking that, what was the rest of it?
It says a woman who has lost her spouse.
So who is that woman? This Lady Liberty, go ahead, or the whore of Babylon.
Or partner by death, and usually has not remarried.
So you saying that you're not gonna have to worry about losing your spouse to death or have to remarry. You trying to say that you're gonna live forever. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna outlive the Lord, man. Come on, man. Like America gonna last forever. No. Go ahead.
It says, you want to bring it,
Yeah, just real quick. This is the book of Psalms 49, verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
God, you know, like you said, they believe that everything is gonna last forever. You know, they rename everything after themselves. You know, everybody, all these so-called Negros saying they from Africa, they don't know. You know, it was a so-called Edomite who named that place that. So was America. You know, America's Vespucci. All right. Leo Scipio Africanus for Africa. 2 Edomites. Yet you say, you know, you are African American. All right.
I know, and I know. Neither shall I know the loss of children. It said, but these 2 things shall come in thee in a moment, in one day. The loss of children, widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries.
Like I said, as you said before, you will not sit as a widow, neither will you know the loss of children. Okay, so if you still have your husband, that means everything that you produce. You're going to lose everything that you produced in a short time. All right?
They shall come
so
upon thee.
fast.
And it's saying perfection. The Lord will destroy y'all with a perfection. Our perfection is 100% complete.
He said in 1 hour, you know, not 101, not 58, 1 hour.
And it says,
damn. Yeah, he's a flawless victory. I think about a player club, you said flawless victory. Damn, did you at least get the picture?
It says the perfection for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments.
That's all, you know, that's all has to do with that witchcraft. Okay? You're going to suffer greatly.
They're using enchantments now with the jabs, man, right there in your face. They get, look, they got, look, the latest celebrities are what? Obama, Shaq, and Charles Barkley to promote the jab. See what I'm saying? That's enchantment. That's sorcery. That's witchcraft. They're using black church pastors. They're using Kamala, the Ugandan warrior. You know what I'm saying? Kamala Harris. Who else they using? Spike. Spike Lee. LeBron James. Jeezy. Jeezy. Kanye.
Morgan Freeman.
See, that's enchantment, man. That's witchcraft using our people to against us to take their jab, man. That's witchcraft. That's enchantment, man. You know.
They know how much our people love celebrities, so.
And then, first they said that Johnson & Johnson was defective. Then they come back out and put it back on the market.
2 weeks.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So they let you know they purposely want you Negros, Latino, and Native Americans to die, man. You know what I'm saying?
Johnson & Johnson, people, skin was peeling, all type of things was happening. People died instantly from taking a shot. Johnson & Johnson was telling people.
But see, the thing about it, it wasn't just Johnson & Johnson. It was actually the Moderna and Pfizer and the Eli Lilly that's here. They didn't make it the news like Johnson & Johnson did. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people that was taking them jab had all type of adverse side effects. Some of them died like 2 or 3 days later, or a week later the arm fall off, an eyeball roll in the back of their head, or hair fall off. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Wake up, eyelashes on their pillow and stuff, man, from the jab. But you know what I'm saying? But they started putting it out there like it's safe, and they using so much witchcraft and enchantment that the people that affected their body, they sitting there saying, yeah, I had an adverse side effect, but I do it again just to make sure I'm safe. I'm ready for round 3 and 4.
Right. People so stupid. So Esau put a medication on TV.
Oh,
and they'll tell you may cause death, may cause diarrhea and heart attacks and all this, and paralysis, brain damage,
suicidal thoughts.
You're gonna put all this on TV and Jacob still take the medicine, man. Jacob still take the medicine, man.
And your only problem is you having chest pain.
Yeah, your chest pain.
You taking it for chest pain, but then you got all these adverse side effects.
Death.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate one. I done heard him say may cause death. I
Yeah.
said, why is this even on the market? So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna die from this you giving me, but I might live from what I got already. Jake is stupid, man.
Unlimited
That's
vomiting,
witchcraft though, man.
loss of sleep.
Right. That's a form of witchcraft.
What people don't understand is that they think it's been tested. It's being tested on y'all as you're taking it.
Right.
You are the test
Lab
dummies.
rats.
Yeah, because you never hear them say FDA approved.
Right.
Nope.
You never hear them say that.
It's been emergency, a national emergency approved. The FDA ain't approved none of them.
Nope.
I got some quick. I'll just get a real quick one with the gatekeepers of our people. Isaiah chapter 9, verse 16. For the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them are destroyed.
So the Lord, man, you through, man.
Yep.
That's it, man. The man of the Lord is gonna promote life, man. We're gonna tell you the right way to do it through the scriptures, man. But like the brother just read, we gotta get one more time.
This is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 16. For the leaders of this people
And who they put as leaders, like the Beyonce, all the people that the brothers were just going into. They put them on pedestals as leaders, man.
TV snakes.
CD, right. All these different people, man.
Al Sharpton,
Creflo, creator, $4.
with his big head. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, they put these people on pedestals, man. So when they put them out to promote whatever they need, Jake gonna listen, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says, for the leaders of this people cause them to err, and they that are led of them
Oh,
are destroyed.
even our own Israelites like Junior Hunter. You got to be a fool not to take the vaccine.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Oh, matter of fact, what is it? IUIC. They took the jab. Yeah.
They did it on camera. Yep.
I seen them at the clinic lined up.
Yeah.
Bug out.
But notice who wasn't on camera taking the jab though. It was Nate. He was there, but you didn't see him taking the jab. You know what I'm saying? Who to say he didn't or did? You don't know. We didn't see him on. I'm sure he probably did, but I can't say he did because he was just on camera. How do you feel? How do you feel? Oh, I feel great. You know what I'm saying? That's the leaders causing your people to err, man. You don't see our apostles on there. Hey, brothers, I'm commending you some order. Go down and take the vaccine. No, they telling you to stay away from it. That's a true leader, man. Those are true shepherds. They see the wolf coming and they telling us to prepare. You know what I'm saying? Run away from the wolf. Go back to the shepherd, which is Yahweh Shai, man. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead.
I've been telling you for years. Now you gonna go take this medicine, man. Yep. All right, go ahead, bro.
And the fact that all the abominations just
Yep.
our people should know better than to line up for it anyway.
We got aborted baby feces or something like that in there. Blue, what's that, crab?
Yeah, crab soup,
Yeah, crab blood, yeah.
The horseshoe crab. That's the
Yeah, the
thing.
horseshoe, yeah.
Your body's not going to expel it. It's going to retain it.
Yeah.
So you're going to always have that abomination in your body.
I saw a video yesterday that said it's got nanomites in it that goes past your blood cells.
Yep.
And that it fights against your blood cells because your blood cells can't fight against the nanomite.
Yep.
It's genetically engineered. It's not no vaccine. It's genetically engineered to deal with your cell on the cell level. That's right.
Just like it came out about the hospital masks, them it's living cells or organisms that you're breathing in your mask. That's going in your body.
Some of them had worms in them.
Yeah,
Microscopic worm, man.
Yep.
In the mask.
Yep. Because the heat from the moisture of your saliva and your breath is what ignites it and causes it to go inside your body, man. So some of us might have that in our body now because we once had them hospital masks on our faces. When you go to a hospital or even on the job, remember how this whole thing first broke out? They was giving us masks, them hospital masks and everything. So guess what? We're living testimonies that the Lord has healed our body because we might have breathed in some of those things, man.
That's right, bro.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why it's important to have your faith in the Lord. Because you don't know what you put in your body. Like the scriptures say, no deadly poison shall hurt you, man.
Right.
You know? Go ahead.
It's Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
Read that again.
Never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
I love that scripture, man.
That's that. If you wipe that rust off of that iron, it's going to keep coming back. Okay, and as long as it's exposed to oxygen, you know, it's going to keep coming back as well too.
Right.
All right. So that wickedness is always there.
As long as he
Always
can
there.
breathe, man.
As long as he
You
can
gonna
breathe.
trust him.
So that's another cut to the John 3:16, because it said never,
That's right.
never trust thine enemy. Not sometimes, not when, not you can trust him now that the Lord died on the cross for everybody. No, it said never trust thine enemy. So that means we got enemies that you're not supposed to trust. So that means the Lord didn't come back and die for everybody.
That's right.
Because if he did, then we wouldn't have enemies, man.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? You'll be able to trust your so-called brother, your brother in Christ.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? But the Bible said, never trust your enemy. Who is our enemies? Those that's purposely trying to kill us.
That's
man.
right.
That's not your friend. Because to tell you, Romans love worketh no ill toward his neighbor. See what I'm saying? So if that was a friend, why are you purposely trying to hurt me and my brethren and our families, man? If you such our friend or we're brothers, see what I'm saying? Yeah,
I got something if I can share.
Go ahead.
If you look in the Strong's G 5331, where you get pharmacy, it comes pharmakia, which is medication. And then when you read it, it actually tells you exactly. It says magic or sorcery, witchcraft. And then if you go a little bit further, Strong's G 5332, which is pharmakias, or formicon, it also says a drug, a druggist, or a poisoner.
So who the real dope dealers?
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Pharmaceutical companies.
That's right. Who the real drug lords?
Yep. That doctor mean to falsify anything.
There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep.
So like you were saying, that's part of the pharmakia, like Ash was going into about the side effects. You go to the doctor for elbow ache, then he give you some medicine. Let's say some let's just call it triglyceride. You know what I'm saying? And they give you this thick ass pamphlet about this thick as this Bible. And when you take it home, you open it up and read it, triglyceride. The next page is side effects. So the rest of the book is the side effects.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? But you only went for an elbow ache, but now that this medicine, triglyceride, the rest of it is side effects. See what I'm saying? That's that pharmakia, that witchcraft, man.
And so then the last part was a pharmacist, which is a magician or sorcerer.
So what did it say again?
The pharmacist, it says, it goes pharmacist, which is a poisoner, a magician, sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
If I may. So that means the one who's distributing it is a warlock, the one who's taking it is a warlock.
Yes.
Like I said, we know what happens to witches.
Yep.
Exactly. You know, so
Hey, matter of fact, quickly, right quick, somebody get that Isaiah 10 and 1.
I got it right here.
Isaiah 10 and 1. It says, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed.
So when a doctor prescribes something, he giving you a handout for what? Witchcraft, for sorcery.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? Because he's prescribing it. What you gonna read tonight, Bob?
Oh, that was it. That was it.
I thought you were gonna go back to the definition.
Bring it
Oh,
out.
yeah, he put a phone out. He put a.
It's it is a druggist or druggeist, pharmacist, or poisoner.
So when you go to the pharmacy, when a doctor give you a prescription, which is something he prescribed, you go to the pharmacist to get that drug, to get that witchcraft, or because the church has a thing called placebo.
Right.
See what I'm saying? That's a form of what? Witchcraft too. Is that placebo effect? Go ahead.
It says a magician or sorcerer.
See? So we went to our doctors, which was herbalists. See? They They gave us herbs to take, you know, along with prayer. Yep. That's what the script said. They physician of no value.
I got that right here.
Go ahead. See?
Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies.
See, you're forgers of lies. That's right. So you're the real identity thieves. So you're forgers of lies. So when you forge something, that means you signing your name, you're using somebody else's name to falsify a document. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Ye are all physicians of no value.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
See? A physician of no value, man. So when we come to you for a so-called healing, we're not getting healing, man. That's why they give you like 700 milligrams of, let's say, amoxicillin. Because you're not even getting the full effect of the healing, man. You're only getting a dose, a percentage of that 700 milligrams. You might get 30 milligrams out of that 700. The rest of it is what? Just a placebo, man. You might be putting table salt in your body and don't even know it, man.
That's right.
You know?
If I might add, on top of that, some of those capsules are called gelatin caps, which when you look that up, that's pork.
But not all of them. Not all of them is pork. Yeah, some of them is vegetable, some of them is beef. You know what I'm saying? Some of them is pork. But 9 times out of 10, when it comes from the hospital, it might be pork. You never know.
Yep, right.
You know what I'm saying?
It says that gelatin on it.
I was gonna say, just times to Isaiah 10. That's why Sirach 10:8 say, because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches down by deceit, and the kingdom is translated from one people to another. So those, like I said, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So those decrees that they write and prescribe and send out to us, that's another reason why the kingdom gonna be taken away from us.
That's right.
And we're gonna be set up on high.
But how's the kingdom going to be taken, though? By violence.
It's right. It's just like the saints shall take the kingdom.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't, like we were saying earlier, they ain't gonna come down and, well, you sit over here, we gonna sit here, sign on the dotted line, let's negotiate.
Who got some dominoes?
Right, you know.
We're going to take the kingdom by dominoes.
Play neck 4.
Yeah.
I just want to get this last part. That's Sirach 12. It say, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as thou hast wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether.
Man, we go through that at work on a daily basis. Come crouching, hey buddy, good buddy. Can you do this for me, man? So they lazy ass won't have to do it, man. That's right. They go crouching, man. They come with that little false humble spirit, man. All right, they come with that little false humble spirit.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Because he going into it, keep reading.
Absolutely. Verse 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee.
People say, set him not. Don't even put this motherfucker by you, bro. Excuse my whatever.
Nah, he has a right to be angry because look, they just getting out the plantation. Knowing this is camp day, Esau made them work over purposely.
At the end.
See what I'm saying? They didn't tell you this early this morning. They told them at the end when it's time for them to get ready for camp. Right. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Just like he said, like set him not by the even Joe said that he would put his dog. I mean, you want to put a dog there? Why would you? You know, set by him. But it reads, "Set him not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place."
That's right, man. So when he overthrow you, you want what you got. Ultimately, it's about the birthright at the end of the day. All right, Esau want what you got, man, and they'll do what it takes to get it too, man. All right, that's why they constantly make us go off. Hey, Lord, look what your people doing, man. But they the one that's prescribing and doing these things to make us go off. All right, they put the pork in all these different things that don't even need pork. All right, I seen pork in toothpaste. Right, I seen pork in gum, like in water. Yeah, why is you putting pork in everything just to make Jake go off, man? So at the end of the day, we know they know we their enemy. Jake just don't know that they're our enemy, man. That's right. All right, go ahead.
But even when it said he shall overthrow thee, even like on these brothers' jobs, you know what I'm saying? When Esau comes to him at the last minute, knowing it's time to get off, they want you to stay under servitude to them. So like you said, they make you do extra work so they won't have to. But guess what? When the VP or their boss like, good job, Tim, they don't say, well, yeah, my guys, you know, such did it. No, they say, oh, Sure, no problem. Yeah, it took me a little time, but hey, I got it done for you. They took your place. They stood up in your place and took all the praise and glory and honor when they should have been like, well, my guys, you know, Mark or Jim or whoever did it for. No, they don't. They're not honorable men.
That's right.
They have no integrity.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? They taking the praise from these brothers who was made to stay against their will to stay over and work further servitude. You know what I'm saying?
If I may add, they used to send you home when the VPs would come in. All right? Send the lower ranking people home.
Not no more.
Shit,
Not no more.
I'm just like, send me
That was back in the 80s, early 2000s. No, now when the VPs coming and they know they're coming, they make you work extra hard to get everything on board. Yeah. Try to make them look good.
Make sure you're blowing your horn.
Yeah.
Make sure you're doing it right.
Put that whip on your back, man.
As the brother was saying, they just some devils, man. You know, they put 3 days worth of work in one day on me and this brother. Today. Right. Today, 3 days worth of work, man. All right? Oh, y'all gotta stay over. Oh, and then they come with this, like you said, they come crash. I appreciate you staying over. When he really gonna give a deal, man. He left. He going home to eat this. Right.
See what I'm saying? That's what
he left. Yeah.
Oh, the parent them was calling, where you going? I gotta stay, you gotta stay.
He stayed there till like 3 when he told us we gotta stay there and left. Y'all do this.
Talking about I appreciate it. Well, show me in my paycheck, then you appreciate it.
Right.
Put a few extra dollar signs on my check if you appreciate it. But you don't appreciate none, because guess what? You come back to work, it's going to be more work for you to do.
Right.
I really appreciate it. Well, I really appreciate you shut the hell up and get away from me.
I know that.
You know, that's what I appreciate. Go ahead.
He to let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat.
Mm-hmm.
And thou at the last remember.
Oh, well, see, that's what happened to ISUPK, IUIC, and GOCC, and IC, what is it? Israelite Church, Jesus. God and Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's what happened to him. They put Esau at that right hand, and Esau did what to him?
Lest he seek to take thy seat.
See, he took that seat, meaning what? Took over their organization. When they got that 501c3, you sat them at that right hand, now you took over your organization. Now you got to do what Esau tell you to do. You got to say what Esau tell you to say. That's why y'all out here promoting these jabs. Because why? Esau has overthrown your organization. There's no more dealing with you how about Shimei shot. That's why y'all say that don't nobody know the name of the Lord, or the name of the Lord don't matter. You call him whatever. All this old nonsense. Why? Because you allow Esau to sit at your right hand and overtake you, man. Go ahead.
It says, and thou at the last remember my words, and be pricked therewith.
Mm-hmm.
Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts?
You're pretty much gonna get what you deserve, man.
That's
right. All right. At the end of the day, you're gonna get what you deserve, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
So we don't feel sorry for you people that take these jabs and your bottom lip fall off while you eat. You know what I'm saying? We don't feel sorry for you. You trying to bite into that slice of piece, and y'all, all 30, 35 of your teeth fall out your mouth.
That's right.
You know you're supposed to have 32, but some people got stacked teeth in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? So all of them fall out when you eat that bite. You take a bite of that slice of sausage and pepper on a pizza. You know what I'm saying? All your teeth fall out from taking that jab. We don't feel sorry for you, man.
That's right. That's right.
You know? Go ahead.
It reads, so one that goeth to a sinner, his sins, who will pity?
I don't feel sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for him. Your skin falling off. You know what I'm saying? You scratch your jaw and half of the jaw come off because you took the jab. I don't feel sorry for you.
That's right.
I don't. You dig in your nose to pull a booger out and have your brain come out with it from taking the jab. I don't feel sorry for you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You put your glasses on and it fall down because your nose done fell off from the jab. I don't feel sorry for you. That's it, man.
It say, for a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry.
Right. Right.
Oh, like at the job.
Yeah. You get the fall, you want Terry, man. Man, the scriptures speak about y'all so truly, man.
That's right.
All right, y'all fit the MO. That's how we know y'all Esau, man. We know who you are, man, through the scriptures. All right, y'all fit every every detail that the scriptures talk about, man. Go ahead.
Every detail.
It says, "Your enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagined how to throw thee into a pit."
Right, that's what
He did them brothers like that today.
You guys have been doing a great job. We appreciate you. All right. Now I want you to do 14 hours. You regularly work 8.
Right.
All right. Now I need you guys to stay over. Oh yeah, we stop at 7. We stop at 7 trucks at 2 o'clock. We're gonna load one at 7:30.
Right.
In the evening, man.
So now you gotta stay.
Now you gotta stay, man.
And you ain't got no choice but to stay, because you don't, then your job is in jeopardy.
That's right.
Now they can say there's insubordination or job abandonment, all kind of nonsense, man. When you decide, they'll let you know that Esau don't abide by his contracts or rules when it's dealing with Jacob. See what I'm saying? Because you signed a contract saying, a union contract saying that my job is only from 6 to 2:30. But Esau come in with that loophole, no, it's general warehouse or general duty. So if I need you past 2:30, well, that's what it is. See what I'm saying? Because if you don't, then that's insubordination, because I gave you a direct order to stay. So if you leave, then that's job abandonment. Now you fired.
In case you work 8 hours, but in case of an emergency, the company can call a mandatory overtime and hold you up to 12 hours.
What's an emergency? The building on fire? Somebody got shot? No, we got a late truck coming. That's an emergency.
Right.
But that could wait till the next day.
Yep, that's right, brother.
See what I'm saying? That's bogus, man. That's why, man, we can't wait till the Lord come back and destroy this place.
That's right.
So we can put our foot all in your Adam's apple.
That's right.
We ain't gonna just put it on your neck. We gonna crush your Adam's. I want to hear that bitch break
That's right,
in your
bro.
throat, man. See what I'm saying?
Right, bro.
I want to hear it crush in your throat, man.
That's right.
I want to hear you gargle on your own blood,
That's right.
your own vomit.
Scripture said we're gonna meditate terror on
That's
them.
right.
right.
Man, your neck gonna sound like a pop can when you say
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, man. Straight up.
And you ain't gonna know what 14 hours is. You're gonna beg to work 14 hours. That's right, man.
Straight up.
14 hours.
Yeah, it's not.
You're not getting 14 hours. Hey, you gonna work from the Shabbat to the Shabbat, bro. You might get 1 minute. I might let you chill for 1 minute.
Hey, you a nice mouse.
Might let you chill for 1
Yeah,
minute.
you a nice mouse. You might let him chill for 1 minute. You a nice mouse. I ain't let mine chill. Only time I'm gonna let mine chill is on a high holy day.
That's it.
And you won't even be chilling in because you're gonna be praising Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
That's right.
And you better say it correctly. You better not stumble. You better not stutter or nothing. You better say Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Or the next day you get it.
No, yeah, I don't want to hear no. Oh, y'all shoot, yeah. Because as soon as the Shabbat over,
Yeah.
soon as the Shabbat over,
I'm telling you.
we're done.
You know that look your parents used to give you when you was like, don't use in trouble? It's like, get
My mama used to tell me she gonna give me. She bah! Yup. It wasn't no warning. I'm gonna get you when I get old. It's bah!
That's new school. Get
Yeah,
the warning.
yeah.
That's what cost you.
Yeah, what your daddy get home? No, it wasn't none of that. You beat your ass and then tell your daddy, your stepdaddy, whoever, your uncles, your aunties, whoever, and then they gonna beat your ass. Shit.
That might be nothing outside with the old school days.
Oh man.
Your ass went from one end of the block all the way till you get off and get your ass beat again.
That's right. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood.
Ain't that what Joe Biden did with the George Floyd situation? Trying to act like he was all sad and concerned and caring. Man, please. But then, soon as that got done with, here you go pushing the jab, pushing the jab.
To the tribes.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? Specifically said the tribe. Go ahead.
Next verse will say, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee.
The stimulus checks. The stimulus checks, the PPP loans, what else? The $3,600 for each child. Now they want to make it a monthly thing. See what I'm saying? For you to get this money for the children and the stimulus, they want to make it monthly. It said what? So they can undermine you. what is the ultimate undermining of thee? Is what? The MOB.
That's right.
That's why he's crashing everything. You see what I'm saying? I got a gas station like up the block from my house. These brothers know. As soon as I got to the gas, I like, I'm gonna give me some gas. Gas still probably like what, 280. Man, I got there like 297. I said, what the hell?
Yep.
Let me ride down a little bit more. I done burnt like $9 trying to find a cheaper gas station. You know what I'm saying? So I eventually get to one that's like 289. I'm like, damn, I ain't got no choice. So I get to 289. You see what I'm saying?
I rode past gas stations and say, bring it out.
See?
Yeah, kind of. I just did.
Like you,
last night.
like you was going into that PPP. Esau taught Jake how to do that PPP loan, man.
Yeah.
And that, well, it was last week. It had $1 billion in the PPP loan. Now it's gone. So now they coming out to Jake for that, so-called money, man.
Yep, now
That's why
Jake
they
getting
set
locked
him
up.
Yeah,
They get locked. They made a special task force for him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, verse 18. It say, he will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance.
Yeah.
Make America great again. Yes.
Yeah.
Take the jab so you can get back to your normal way of life.
That's right.
Way of life this is your normal way of life.
Right.
See what I'm saying? The mask, the jabs, all these what is it? Implantable IDs now, your implantable wallets and all this stuff, man. Huh?
That's that new ID.
Yeah.
You can't
Real ID.
You're not gonna ID 2020. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to go into anywhere. Government buildings, liquor stores, airports. You won't be able to travel or nothing if you don't get this ID. Yeah. So I told you. Yeah.
That was all on that.
This is Isaiah 32:7. The instruments also of the cruel are evil. He deceiveth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right.
Sorry.
That's what it is.
Oh, yeah, the instruments also of the cruel are evil. What is all these instruments? What the elder was just going into? All right, these PPPs, all these different things that Esau has set up. Okay, the jab, all these things are evil. All right. Another evil instrument is the television. Man. Yep. All right, that's one of his top enchantments that he got. The sorcery that he used against our people in them cell phones, man. All right, because all they do is they come. It's just like you listen to a song on the radio, you don't like it, but you keep listening to it and hearing it before you know it, you start singing the song because it got that witchcraft and sorcery on it. And all you see on the TV is the jab, and people are rushing out to get it, man.
It's a song Jeezy made called "Keep That Song on Repeat."
Yeah.
When you hear it so much, man, you start liking it, even though you don't like it. But you'll start singing it because they don't put that shit in you, man.
It's witchcraft.
Yeah. Yeah, that's way too long. Yeah, that's it.
This nigga wearing purses now.
I would say like this, even that media.
Oh, speaking of Jeezy, he got the jab too.
Milk done in
Yeah, but he got the jab with his purse.
Yeah, let's do it with a purse. Party suit on.
Yeah, with the purse.
Bro, and that's why this place gotta go though, man. All right, hey, they got our people all discombobulated, man, wearing purses, man. All these tight jeans, tight shirts, fitted shirts.
Little Yachty got his fingernail, fingernail polish lying out now.
A diamond in his forehead, man. A little Uzi Vert. All right, they got Jake twerking on so-called the fake Satan because hey, he's you the devil, man. All right, yeah, this place gotta go, man. I can't wait neither, man.
That's right.
They promoted with them shows. They had them man put on them dresses, man. There's so many men in the wore dresses in the last 3 years. It's ridiculous, man. All right.
This is Obadiah 1. I'm going to start at verse 17. It said, but upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph for flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be one, there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has spoken it.
That's right.
All right. So at the end of the day, man, you're gonna be totally annihilated, totally destroyed, man. All right. Your soul, your spirit is not nothing, man. All right. You're gonna have nothing left, man. All right. You're gonna come back as the other heathen tribes, man. But you, as a nation, are through, man.
That's right.
And that's the day we're waiting for, man. Ultimately, man. It's for you, your reign, and your rulership to be over, and we don't have to see your face anymore, man.
Right.
All right, for all the evil doings and the things that you've done on the face of this earth, man, and especially to the Israelites. All right, so that's what we're waiting for, that ultimate annihilation, man. All right,
That's the faith and patience of the saints.
that's right.
So forget the Jeezy ad lib. You gotta do the Tazakaya ad lib. Yep.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47 and 10. It says, "For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me."
I ain't gonna rush.
This is Isaiah 47 and 10. It says, "For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me." All right, and that's what Esau said. They think that nobody see him. They think they wickedness. They keep doing wickedness upon the earth. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Nobody see him. All right, but Yahweh sees you, man. All right, and the Lord is about balance. All right, so hey, so the things that you did, the Lord's gonna balance this thing out, man. All right, don't think what you did to his people is gonna go unpunished.
Well, the Lord is balancing it now, because at one point Esau is on high, but then the balance of that is what? The Lord bringing Esau low.
That's right, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Thy wisdom and thy knowledge it hath perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Like I said, I am and none else beside me. That's the same thing that Yahweh said about himself. Okay? There's none else beside me. You just elevated yourself to be as the Most High. That's in Thessalonians. Yeah. I would set myself
As the Most High.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll say he opposes them.
He opposes the Most High. Yeah.
It says, therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off.
That's that evil. Evil means bad times. You don't know where it's going to come from. Like the scripture says, you're about to fill your belly, that's when it's going to hit you.
And it says, thou shalt not
knock that last bite out your mouth. You just put that fork in your grill. Yeah.
Fill your belly.
Oh man. Oh man.
It says, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
That's that desolation. You should not be able to put it off.
Somebody get Isaiah 55.
That suddenly, man, it's when the Lord said he's coming, man.
I'm now.
No, you go back to what you had. Yeah. Because you said thou should not be able to put it off, right?
Yep.
So get that to Isaiah 55 and 11. Gotcha.
This is Isaiah chapter 55, verse 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
So the Lord said, read that again, what you had, bro?
It says, therefore evil shall come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it rises, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off.
So if the Lord says it's gonna happen, well, guess what? It's gonna happen.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because remember, we read the scripture earlier when it said the Lord is bound by His word.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever the Lord says is gonna happen, guess what? It's gonna happen.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 13 and 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate. He shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
But I thought God only hates the sin and not the sinner.
So He's going to destroy the sinner out of
He
it.
think he's slick. Hey, that's good.
They going in on them 2,000.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. That's right.
Read that again, bro.
Isaiah 13 and 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and He shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
So that includes everybody.
That's right.
From Esau even down to Jacob, 2/3 of Jacob. See what I'm saying? He's going to destroy the sinners out of what? Babylon. That's here in America. It ain't talking about the Vatican. This is talking about here in America. This is Babylon. This is the confused land, man. See what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
Verse 10. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in its going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine.
So that's going into the nuclear missiles and also the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding being taken off the land. See? Go ahead.
Verse 11. And I will punish the world for their evil.
He's going to punish all you John 3:16. Right. He said he's going to punish who?
The world.
That's everybody.
That's right.
Yeah. That's everybody.
Most of these 2/3 will.
Definitely gonna die. That's right, man. Yeah, see? Go ahead.
And I will cause, and the wicked before the Lord. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
So who the number one prideful people on the planet? Esau, you so-called white people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the truth of the fact of the matter. Because what you label America, the pride of America, man.
Right.
You base off of pride, LGBT pride.
Right.
Everything is prideful here in America, man. You know, even other people got nerve to be prideful in America. You know? Go ahead.
I got something real quick. It's Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 13. It says, because of the wrath of Yahweh Shai, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate.
It said holy.
Holy.
It ain't H-O-L-Y. What is it? W-H-O-L-L-Y? Yep. Holy. Meaning as a whole. Yeah. Not holy as the H-O-L-Y. Not separate. Yeah. Don't get it twisted now. And then what Pop said at Bible study, like, oh, don't get it twisted.
Holy, W-H-O-L-L-Y, to the full or entire extent. Completely.
Ooh, completely.
I got a definition too.
How do you like your America? Well done.
Right. This definition say devastation, wasteness, desolation. So it says, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished. And it's in all her plagues.
Tisk.
You know, when the destruction come here, like there's gonna be a destruction that you can't even imagine. But when it's seen, it's gonna be, oh my goodness. Right. I'm appalled.
Yep.
Wow.
Look, you're not getting niggas Oh, man, you gotta have fun with this sometime, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go ahead, bro.
It say, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all you that been the boat. Once these other nations, they're gonna turn their missiles towards Babylon the Great.
Right.
And it says, shoot at her, spare no arrows.
The whole new world. But Jay, I got this 30, I'm letting them all go.
We're gonna reload the clip, man.
I'm letting them all go.
Let the ball go. Yeah, like you said, it's gonna be an overkill. Like that's how you know that you gotta be a wicked king to get. You know, it's a 200 million foreheads that will be shot out, but you know, maybe to get destroyed. Like they say to be wholly desolate, man, you gotta be a wicked king.
Spare no arrow. That's that extendo. I said, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Hey, but you said earlier the monkey nuts.
Yeah, that's a monkey nuts on there, yeah. Oh man. That's some 2-barrel drums on this stick. Oh man.
For she has sinned against you, how about she not a shot? Shout against her round about. She had given her hand. Her foundations are fallen. Babylon is fallen. Babylon is fallen, right?
Right.
Her walls are thrown down. This time you won't rebuild.
They said our foundation.
Yeah.
Like he's starting, there's gonna be nothing left, man. Like, the foundation is what holds everything together, man. He's gonna tear it all away from you, bro. Right. Collapse you, bro. Like Brother Bo just said.
A great example is when they demolish a building, they put the explosives in the foundation of the building, and they fall down on it.
Well, see, part of that implosion in America too was the simple fact of the Illuminati being exposed. Because for a long time, they was hiding behind it. They were hiding behind that secrecy. Then nobody know what was going on, who was behind the scenes. They all thought that the president of the United States controlled everything. No, it's that secret society that's making the president say or do what he do. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Say, for it is the vengeance of God, take vengeance upon her, and as she have done, do unto her. I want to make a quick comment. So we know ancient Babylon was destroyed by fire. It was a holy desert, right? That's how you still can go over there to the land of Iraq. You can see Babylon, you can be. So we understand that these letters from Jeremiah was speaking out this time, going from 49 even up to 51. Like I said, like we know, Babylon, like I said, ancient Babylon was taken out by like an insurrection. It was like a hit. They just went in overnight, killed the king, and now the Persians and Medes were set up. They ain't had to send no missiles or they shoot no, well they say arrows, but they ain't shoot no fire arrows and destroy the place and knock the foundation thereof. So we know this talk about Babylon the Great.
Yeah, because back in them days, even all them other ancient nations, they wasn't trying to be like Babylon. They weren't trying to be influenced like today, how America has influence all over the world. You know what I'm saying? All these other nations, they're willing to drop their customs to be part of what? Babylon or America. See what I'm saying? They change their lifestyle, their way of dress, their appearance, their guides and everything to fit in with America. You know?
And one more thing too, just like in the same chapter, jumping down to verse 33, it speaks of the children of Judah and Israel were oppressed together.
That's right.
We know back in ancient Babylon, it was only the southern kingdom. The northern kingdom was carried away by the Assyrians.
That's right.
So we know this is talking about the future time period, not back around 605 BC. And this is talking about now in this day and age.
2021 AD.
So yeah, that was all. That's the point I was just making on that. Like, yeah, this is talking about the future Babylon. Right. That's what we are here right now, awaiting that destruction. So the Lord will be in that number to see that salvation and behold the destruction of our enemies. Because say, only with thy eyes shall thou behold the reward of the wicked. So Lord, will we be able to see that? Just like Lord, will we?
Yes.
That's all I got though.
This is Jeremiah 50, verse 23. It says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? That's right, because this place is fallen, and the reason why this place has been on top for so long, and that's why it's questioned, how is the whole hammer destroying everybody that gets in their way, man. And verse 24, it says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. That's right, because you're not aware, because this system, this whole place is puffed up with pride, all right? Because they think that they've gotten all of this, but the Lord has really allowed them to do everything that they've done on this planet, all right? So right now, they're not made aware because they're puffed up with so much pride. They don't think Russia's really going to get down with them. They don't think China's going to really get down on any of these nations, all right? They're their own enemies. Their own NATO and the EU, they're going to come against them, all right? They don't realize that, all right? Because they think they're going to last forever. It says, thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. All right, that's what it said. That pride, they've been puffed out. They don't think that the Lord had anything to do with it. All right, verse 25.
Hey, read that last part again.
Yeah. Verse 24. I have laid it and thou art taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware.
Yeah, keep reading.
Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord.
Yeah, see, thou art found and also caught. That's that thigh being uncovered.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Their nakedness is shown.
Right.
Why? Because it said you striving against the Lord. Right. You've been fighting against the Lord for many moons. You know what I'm saying? Right. And guess what? Now you've been exposed to where you can't fight against the Lord no more. You've been exposed, so now the Lord is going to ultimately what? Destroy you. That's your destiny. See what I'm saying? It's what? Utter destruction.
That's right.
That's that because Esau like to use the word manifest destiny. Well, that's what it is for you. It's what? Utter destruction.
Right.
You know? Go ahead. Yeah, giggling.
Like Jeremiah 50, verse 25. It said, the Lord hath opened up his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. That's a nuclear missile.
He just said, spread out arrows.
That's right, God. For this is the work of the Lord, Yahweh of hosts, in the land of the Chaldeans, right? That land of the Chaldeans today is America and Babylon the Great. Verse 26. It says, come against her from the utmost border.
Yeah, because the ancient Chaldeans were those Babylonian witches.
That's right.
We just went into a witchcraft and some of America.
Verse 26. Come against her from the utmost border, open her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left. Slay all her bullocks.
Hey, see that makes you think about how Esau, when he do that target practice, remember how he throw them disc in the air, boom, shoot it. That's what the Lord gonna do to Esau. What did he say?
Boom!
Boom! Hey, that's what the Lord doing to Esau, man.
Verse 27. Slay all her bullocks. Let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them, for their day is come, the time of their visitation. The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon, to declare in Zion, the vengeance of the Lord our power, the vengeance of his temple.
That's them praising the work of the Lord, man.
That's right. Man, the Lord got weird words.
That's right.
Hey, that's the ultimate lyricist.
That's right.
That's the real MC.
That's right.
Yup.
Verse 29.
You're gonna burn everything with the Perkins thereof.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Verse 29. Call together the archers against Babylon. All ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she hath done, do unto her. For she hath been proud against the Lord, against the Holy One of Israel. That's right.
Look, there go one right there.
God, that's right.
He red as hell too. Look at him. Hey, but look, his thighs uncovered. Look,
That's right.
his thighs being shown, man.
That's right.
He got jacket on with no pants or nothing.
Right.
Short with the big ass work boots. Heavy, man. You can tell by the way he walking. Them boots heavy as hell, man. He got some steel toes.
That's right.
He need to say, go get the shoes, bro.
Go get the help.
Go go get your heart beat right now because I need
Verse 30. It says, therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off in that day.
Shit, he about to fall in the street.
That's
now,
right,
man.
God, yeah.
That Edomite about to fall in the street. He tired. He made his way to the liquor store though.
You're already sitting in the dust.
Yep. Right. Straight up.
Oh man, go ahead, bro.
Verse 31.
Oh man.
Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud, saith the Lord power of hosts. For thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee, and the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up. And I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all around about him.
Right.
This place is gonna be totally destroyed, man.
It's
Holy.
Yes, holy.
Holiness.
Holy.
Remember what's that word? What it say?
Holy. Entirely. Completely.
Completely and
Yep.
depressingly barren.
Yep. Yep. Oh man.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 2, and verse 11. The lofty looks of men shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. Right, man, you know, with the pride of Esau, man, the Lord is going to bring all that to naught. That's why the scripture say pride goes before destruction, all right? It says,
Multi-spirit before a fall.
it says, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day, all right? Verse 12. For the day of the Lord.
Oh, it said the Lord alone shall be exalted. So it ain't gonna be no praise Allah or alhamdulillah, none of that. It ain't gonna be no no young Rengekio, no none of that Buddhism, none of that. He said the Lord alone shall be exalted. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's right. So what it say? Every knee shall bow, and every tongue shall confess. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 12. For the day of the Lord shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low. Alright, man, so when the day of the Lord comes, man, all those who are full of pride, just for some reason lifted up, proud of yourselves, whatever, man, the Lord is gonna bring all that to a halt. And him alone, he's gonna be exalted in that day, alright?
All they just lift up their head.
That's right.
That's that chin check.
Like on Baby Boy.
Yeah.
The heart.
Okay.
Good for
Don't switch them and get you too.
Oh, Looney Tunes got heart, cuz.
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow.
I know what Hezekiah said, the Lord gonna chin check him.
Yeah.
He said strong as his right hand.
That's right.
That left hand strong.
Read that again.
Oh
For
man.
strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
That's right. So, hey, those nukes, man, they're not gonna miss. It ain't gonna be no self-destruct buttons, man. Once the Lord make those people shoot those nukes off. All right. Don't think Esau or all these other nations gonna be hitting the self-destruct button. The arrows are not gonna miss. All right. It says we're gonna shoot from one end of the earth to the other, man. All right. So the Lord's gonna let those nukes. Let me read it earlier, man. All right. Ain't gonna be no turning back of those nukes.
Right.
All right. Like the brother said, look to the sky, praise the Lord, and kiss your ass goodbye. That's right.
That's right. Because like I said in Joel, none shall break their ranks, man.
Right. That's right.
You know?
That's funny. Magneto ain't gonna pop out nowhere and just stop them all.
Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again, until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled, and shall not be put out, till it consume the foundation of the earth.
Yeah, because what is it? Psoriasis and eczema. That's not the main plague. The main plague is the thermonuclear missiles.
Right.
They tell you that in what was it? Zechariah or Zephaniah is the plague. Yeah. Talking about the thermonuclear missiles. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again.
So there ain't no such thing as a boomerang ICBM, man. So when they shoot an arrow and they come back, no, it's not a boomerang. Once that arrow gets shot out from whatever silo that the angels put the spirit on that person to push the button, it's gonna go to wherever it's gonna go, and it's gonna hit its target. You know what I'm saying? Like we mentioned a minute ago in Joel, where it said none shall return or none shall break their ranks. They're not gonna bump into each other like you see on the movies. Oh, shoot the missiles, knock it out of the sky. Ain't none of that gonna happen, man. Once they get shot out, they're gonna fly in perfect formation, like you see birds when they're flying south for the winter, in that perfect like airboat formation. See what I'm saying? So America's missile defense system won't stand a chance against the Lord's missiles that he got to be shot off, man. See what I'm saying? The angels of the Lord is gonna guide the missiles, man. That's right.
Great example was just showing that somebody shot a missile at Israel. Somebody shot a missile at Israel, and their defense system couldn't keep up with it. They got the same defense system as America, man. All right, but it's gonna be spiritual though.
But hell, over there, what was that? What was it? A couple of months ago, somebody shot a missile, and the angels caused the missile to curve back and crashed down there by the people that just shot the missile off. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was somewhere in the Middle East. Yeah, somewhere like that. Yeah, because they seen the chariot up there, and when they shot the missile off, then the chariot caused the missile to turn around and fall to the ground. Yep.
If I may add, like you said, Joel too, those missiles are part of the Lord's army.
There you go.
Like you said, they ain't gonna break their ranks because they just like in the army. Give the order to kick the man, they follow to a T.
Right.
So just like how the missiles gonna do, they put the spirit in them, they not gonna break their ranks, they're not gonna hit each other, they gonna hit where they designated to hit it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Perfection.
Perfect.
Right.
And like, there's another thing too. Even say if you did shoot something to try to deflect it, man, that's the spirit of the Lord in them. They may just run through. You know, keep going. You know.
Talking about the spirits, and vengeance. The Lord putting it down. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 39:28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in the fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
Yeah, because I just seen an example that yesterday. I was telling the brothers about the 6-year-old girl in Idaho that was shot multiple people in the elementary school. This was a 6th grader. In elementary school in Idaho, did a mass shooting at her school, man.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. A 6th grade girl, man, opened fire at her school in Idaho. When you think of Idaho, you think about potatoes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She must have had a potato at the end of that gun as a silencer.
Right. Straight up. That's that spirit of vengeance.
That's right.
Verse 29. Fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword.
You seen a lot more animal attacks.
Yep.
A lot more wild animal attacks. Lions, panthers. Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw that, yeah.
Yeah,
He grabbed it. He was
jumped on my wife.
You saw on her back. She had the other look at. Oh! And he grabbed it and he looked at.
You look like Mark.
He like Martin with the raccoon.
Yeah. I know. Well, Mark was.
Yeah, remember? Verse back to Sirach 39 and 30. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punish the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandment. They shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. That's right. Hey, so when Yahweh Shah hits the delete button on you and he sends his spirits of vengeance on you, it's a wrap. All right. Like I said, it's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the Lord.
Where's that scripture where it said, what it said? It shall appease him. You just read it? Oh, my bad. I was laughing at yeah.
Want to go back on?
Yeah, read that part again.
I'll start at back at 28. This is Sirach 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in the fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of their hate.
So it's going to please the Lord to see the utter destruction of Babylon, man. It's going to tickle the Lord's funny bone.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? All right, man. That'd be beautiful. We could be up there with the Lord, hearing him laugh. You know? You know what I'm saying? Or however he laughs, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's gonna be beautiful, man. Yeah, you know. St. Louis. If you don't want to die, you get it up. You got so? What's here? What time is it? Unless y'all want to stay at 8:30, it's just be off. I know these folks are tired. They just okay. 8:30 is the spirit. Yeah, we're 10 in. He got the street light in his backpack. He gonna open that backpack, pull the big old pole out.
He got a street light.
Yeah, he got the street light in his backpack.
Psalms chapter 78, verse 29. He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath and indignation, and trouble, by sending evil angels among them. Like they send evil angels, so they try to say, Satan rebellious, what it's called. The Lord, he has sons on the right hand side, the holy angels, righteous angels. He got his sons on his left hand side, the wicked angels, the demons, if you will. And like I said, they do everything that appease him, because they say this. He made a way to his anger. He spared not their soul from death, but gave their life over to the pestilence. We know that this is going back to ancient Egypt with those plagues that happened. But we also in spiritual Egypt as well. Just like 2 Kings 15 say that he's going to send the plagues again to Egypt as he did before.
Right.
So I'm going to paraphrase. So this is, like I said, those spirits of vengeance, man, they do the things that say that appease him. So like I said, the Lord is glad when they go fulfill what the will that he put on them. So like I said, like for example, we could have somebody wreck right here at this intersection. He sent them evil angels to do that. He appeased.
Oh, just like earlier this year in Texas during the snowstorm. Yeah. Remember that there was that 60 or 80 car pile up? Yeah, that appeased the Lord, because that was straight judgment. Right. Them people couldn't see through that snow and fog cloud, you know what I'm saying, them tractor trailers trying to hit their brakes at the last minute because they couldn't see in front of them, and it was too late. Boom, 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 just, man, cars upon cars upon cars. That appeased the Lord, man. That was judgment. You know, them people didn't wake up that morning and think they was going to die that day, man. Right. Go ahead.
Pacify, consolate.
Get ready, because you're going to need it in the kingdom.
Right.
You ain't shaking. You're going to pull a lot of boulders. Right. Go ahead.
And it says to make concession to someone such as an aggressor or a critic, often at the
Hey,
sacrifice of principles.
but that's gonna be a constructive criticism. And the aggressor, the Lord is the aggressor, and it says the critic is critiquing this place. You know what I'm saying? He has the right to be a critic. Just like back in the day, you had the movie critics called Siskel and Ebert. You know what I'm saying? They used to try to tell you the ups and downs, the good and bad about the movies that come out. Well, guess what? The Lord is the ultimate movie critic because why? This is his play. This is his movie.
That's right.
So he's critiquing this movie. I don't like these people right here. They're bad actors in my movie. I had to destroy them.
Right.
Talking about you Edomites.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
It's often at the sacrifice of principles.
See? Read that part again.
The whole thing?
No.
Often at the sacrifice of principles.
Yep. Often at the sacrifice of principles. Because why? You Edomites, you sacrifice the Lord's principles. The Lord said don't, you say do. The Lord said do, you say don't. See what I'm saying? It goes and it proves it in your everyday society. The Lord said what? The pig is an abomination, but you say it's okay to eat it. See what I'm saying? The Lord said don't eat this, it'll be detrimental to life, but you say eat pork, it adds flavor to your food. See what I'm saying? So you sacrifice the Lord's principles, man, for what? For your own gain. Now you got all these people sick who's forking out billions of dollars to come to you for help. And you're steady poisoning. Go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna say just like what Psalms 50 said.
Yep.
What has thou done to declare my statutes?
Yep.
You know, and another, I wanted to say, you got that? I just want to say this real quick. Another one for bees. It says, relieve or satisfy of the man.
They be happy to play.
Yeah, they be happy.
Right. Is that it, my Lord? That's all? You sure you don't want me to do the other two over here? As a bonus?
Right.
You know?
You never know. Yeah, that's all. Go ahead and get that, brother.
Book of Psalms chapter 50 and verse 16. Verse to the wicked, Most High says, what thou to do, declare my statutes, what that thou shouldst take as my covenant in thy mouth. Right, man, according to the scriptures, you know, the wicked is Esau Edom, according to Malachi 1:4. So-called white man says the Most High says, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, what that thou shouldst take my covenant in thy mouth. Right, man, Esau has no business with the scriptures at all. Because, prime example, right, you know, Pride Month is coming up. Scriptures are heavily against, you know, homosexuality and whatnot, but Esau, you know, he likes to exalt that kind of wicked behavior, all right? Verse 17, seeing thou hatest instruction and casting my words behind thee, how has Esau done it, all right? Continually pushing forth laws that are contrary to the scriptures, all right? When thou sawest the thief,
Also shoving Jesus Christ down our people's throats, man. See what I'm saying? When our people think of the Lord, they think of this skinny, leprous dog that look like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo as the Lord and Savior, just walking around with love and peace and hair grease, and, you know what I'm saying, giving out candy and hugging everybody. Hey, little Timmy, the Lord loves you. You know what I'm saying? No, man. The Lord ain't nothing like that, man. You know?
That's what I was going to say, too. That also cuts them talking about this land was founded off the laws of God.
That's right.
Right.
Like the Lord said that you cast his instructions back, that you hate his instructions, that you lie and say, no, we found something principles of God. But then you're saying, like, well, then why y'all selling pork to people to eat? Right. Why y'all making those unrighteous decrees? You know, why y'all allowing, you know, same-sex marriages and so forth and so on? Those are adverse against the scriptures. They're contrary. You know, so that's just the color y'all saying, especially Edomite Christians. Oh, it's like founded off the blood of God, blood of Jesus. You know, but ultimately, like Scripture says, man, it ain't found off that. Y'all, everything, like I said, y'all contrary to everything that's supposed to be found by Scripture.
They didn't turn around and make mockery of the Lord. Remember they came out with this show of Black Jesus. A weed smoking punk. You know what I'm saying? now the scriptures do say that the Lord was so-called black man, but in the show, yeah, he was a black man, but they had him a weak coward, man. To where the people he was trying to tell them what to do, they was sitting there making mockery and being disrespectful to him. And what he do, he just ran away. See what I'm saying? Smoking weed with him, then he punked down and run away from him, man. That's not how the Lord is, man. And yeah, man, I hated that show. I only watched one episode and I was like, man, I ain't watching this bullshit no more, man. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 18. When thou sawest a thief, and thou consist with him, and hast been partaker with the filters, so right, man. Because this land, you know, it's the ways of this, the ways and principles.
Oh man, that's Jake for you, man. The brother needed to hear that. What's that we're looking for? And he goes like, Oh man, hey, we love this truth, man. You know. Go ahead, bro.
The ways and principles of America, also known as Babylon the Great, man, they're completely adverse to the scriptures, all right? Verse 19.
Oh, but see also too, it says a thief. Not only did he steal the land, guess what? Esau is still trying to steal the people of the Lord. By what? By killing them through this jab, man. You see what I'm saying? He's trying to steal the thoughts and the spirit of the children of the Lord, man. That's why he put all these unrighteous decrees, these jabs, everything that adverse to the Lord, he puts it out there in our people's face, and they eat it up like Skittles, man. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 19. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frame deceit. Right, man, like the brother brought out earlier, ye are forgers of lies, and all y'all do is lie. Pursuant to Psalms 58 and 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. All right?
They sure do. You see it in their everyday action. Yep. That's right.
You already know.
When they do the presidential address, you know it's full of lies. Oh, this nigga full of lies about it.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
That first grade when it gets back on her ass, that's a lie. Smack! Ah, that's a lie.
Verse 20. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Who's Esau's brother, right? Jacob. You know, Esau is our evil twin brother, all right? Thou slanderest thy own mother's son. Right. You guys constantly persecuting us, all right? Blaming us for the problems going on in America. But it's actually you're bringing down your kingdom. Ultimately, it's Yahweh Bashim Yahshai put the spirit on you to bring down your own kingdom, all right? But you put the blame on us.
He go before the Heavenly Father. Look at your people. Look what they doing. Man, you know it goes against your laws, statutes, commandments. Right, but you the one that's just doing it. You the one that's people do that, man. So you could benefit off the misery of the children of Israel, man. You know they're gonna turn to you for help, man. You in their kingdom, we're under servitude to you, but you know these people gonna come to you. Because they tell us that in Deuteronomy, we shall come to you for the one of all things, man. So we have no choice but to go to Dollar General, Family Dollar, Paradise, Tissue, things like that, man. Alright, so with that, I want to give all praise and glory and honor
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
That was mighty. You hear the echo through the sky. Hey, double honors to the apostles, elders, the great millstone. Much love, peace, and blessings to all you hopeful elect brothers out there that's pushing the truth across the four corners of the globe. With that, above,
Shalom.
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 Shalom to you brothers on the comment board. Yeah, the temperature dropped.